Good morning guys, welcome to a day in my life. So I'm going to try and take you behind the scenes as much as I can today, keep things as normal as possible, and I'm going to show you the exact steps that I'm taking to make my goal of becoming a full-time trader a reality. So let's dive into it. So what do we have over here? So for the first drinks of the day, we've got some distilled water. We've also got some black coffee in there as well. And I do intermittent fasting until around midday each day for around 16 hours. So before I jump on the charts to do my daily forecasting and refine my watch list for the day, I like to spend 10 to 15 minutes in the morning doing meditation using the Headspace app. Now this is guided meditation and I find it helps me stay in a proactive state of mind throughout the day rather than being reactive, which especially helps within the markets and within trading. So I've just finished up my forecasting for the day. Pound Swiss been my main sort of watch for the day. So I wanted to take you through the live thought process of this. In terms of the trades that I'm currently in on this. Shorter term trade, so I'm currently in from the lows here. Nearly got tagged out, but still in the position from here, which is currently running, yeah, just about 1.5, so not too much at this point. My stops are out break even on this, so that's cool. In terms of the longer term trade, what I'm currently in on this is from the low again, so same entry, different account, and I'm looking to hold this for the longer term. So the first target with this position that I have in mind is this here. So we're paying attention to see how price gets to here. That'll be the first real target that I do pay attention to, and then see how price actually approaches that. Do we get there impulsively or do we get there correctively? So that's going to be an interesting line in the sand essentially, so we'll be watching that. So just thought I'd take you through the live thought process of a position in live markets. That's pretty much what I'm looking at in the markets today. Just going to manage this appropriately and see how this develops. Those morning hours during the day are very, very important for me personally. That's where I get 80% of my work done for the day. And that's my distraction-free time zone. My phone's on airplane mode, it's in a locker upstairs in my room. No distractions if possible. And that's the time frame where I'll implement time blocking. So I'll have 1 to 2 hour sections on a task. For example, backtesting. I will smash out that using an app called Brain FM, which is really good when you put your headphones on for focus. Helps you get in the flow state, helps you get in the zone for the day. And I'll have that on, smash through some work sessions, and I'll try to get through at least 4 sessions in the morning, if not more. So that's very key for me. And I'll have like 5 to 10 minute breaks in between to keep myself fresh, to keep myself on point. So when I go back to the next session, I'm fully ready. So as you can see today, my 5 daily goals are to backtest Kiwi CAD Q1 2019, watch and break down a trade recap, chest workout, and then of course, what I'm doing right now is filming the day in the life video. So gonna be working through that now. So I just got finished up backtesting Kiwi CAD Q1 2019. Had a mini break, did some reading, come back. I'm about to dig into a trade recap from Falcon. I'm gonna dissect it, gonna break it down, gonna figure out exactly what I need to work on going forward. Looking forward to getting to that. Let's get into it now. So I finished watching the Falcon recap and I'm just breaking it down now, but I wanted to give you an insight into how I'm actually breaking things down and how I'm working towards obviously my goal of becoming full-time. Like, this is a small step in the day that works towards that, improves your skill. So I really want to show you behind the scenes. So if you take a look at this, here's what I'm currently doing with recaps. So this is on a 2-week basis. So a recap comes out every 2 weeks, and then I spend time breaking it down. So here's the key, right? So let's take a look at the first position I want to cover. So pound Swiss long for break even. Been watching this trade for weeks and weeks. This one didn't happen to develop, but it was a break even, which is totally fine. I did take this trade. So I took the same trade and it stuck to my plan. Here's the key questions. So this part here, the self-review part. So it's really about actually figuring out, okay, well, if I didn't take a trade, why didn't I take it? And if you did take it, did you manage it in the same way, or could you have done anything different or managed it better? That's the key. So very nice trade, and I'll take it again. But in this case, with Kiwi dollar, let's take a look at this one. This one's a little bit more interesting. So Kiwi dollar banked mark 3% profit, taken on the 5th of July. A little summary on trade analysis there. Again, self-reviewing part, did I plan for this trade? I wasn't planning for this trade. So that's a discrepancy in itself, and it did stick to my plan. So that's about figuring out why I didn't forecast it. Here you can see my original forecast from the day that trade materialized, and I was kind of overcomplicating it just a little bit. So that's a real lesson that I've taken away from this recap. You can see here I've just highlighted it in yellow. It is about learning from those key lessons, and this is what I've been doing with every trade recap. Just really breaking it down, figuring out, okay, well, if I didn't take a trade, why didn't you take it? It's about getting into those little details. So I thought it'd be pretty cool to bring you behind the scenes and show you that. But now I'm done with the trade recap, so I'm going to do some reading for a bit and take you downstairs with me. So it's currently around 2 PM right now. The first meal is going to be oats, almond milk, bananas, and then just a touch of cinnamon. Added a bit too much. And then just before I get into that, I'm going to have some black seed oil. I've been taking this over the past couple of weeks. Really like it, something to research for yourself, but that's what I'm taking. Okay, so gonna get into a bit of reading right now just before I head to the office and then the gym as well. So currently reading The Magic of Thinking Big, very good book, highly recommended. And I overall like to read with a highlighter just to make sure that I take away the key points, apply it into my own life, and actually learn from what I'm reading as well. So gonna get into this now, and I'll join you back here in a bit. So it's now later on in the day. It's currently around about 5:15 in the UK. So just been taking out a break even on one of the trades. Still currently in the trade, but on the other trade by probably 1 or 2 pips. It was entered in the exact same position, so it's likely to get taken out at some point shortly, which is fine. Totally fine with that. It's a game of probabilities at the end of the day. You don't know which trades are going to play out and which ones don't. So it is about the edge playing out over time, not necessarily individual trades. So with that in mind, nothing's changed structurally. Daily chart still looking very clean heading into next week and the week after especially. So that's looking good. We still are contained within this bigger descending formation. It's just about what comes next. So going into next week, it's going to be good. It's going to be good to prepare for this trade, see how things form, but nothing's changed structurally. Still looking for the exact same thing. So for meal number 2, we've got some eggs, we've got some greens, rice, and then some avocado, hummus, and I'm gonna grab a protein shake just before I head to the gym. So I'm gonna eat this now and then get ready for the gym.
Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Keep my head up when I act, head up, that's a fact. Never looking back, I'ma keep myself on track. Keep my head up, staying strong, always moving on. Feel I don't belong, tell my thoughts to move along. Push myself to be the best, die with no regrets. Live with every breath, see my message start to spread. And I had so many dreams, then you hit your teens. Life ain't really what it seems, try to find out what it means. Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Yeah, I put out all this art, it's my only medicine. Yeah, everything I do, I'm just being genuine. Yeah, I'm sick of being screwed, feel my own adrenaline. Yeah, I do just what I do, and I hope you let me in, yeah.
So just got done with the Friday night chest workout at the gym. Gym's about to shut. I'm about to get back now, do the Friday market breakdown, preparation for the week next week. So it should be good. But yeah, I'll join you back home.
So just got back from the gym, so I'm pretty hungry. So meal number 3 is 1 broccoli. No, I'm joking. So for meal number 3, we've got salmon, vegetables, broccoli and kale. And then we're gonna eat this, get into some market breakdown and forecasting for the week ahead. What's up guys, it's currently around about 11:30 in the UK right now, Friday night, so I'm about to dive into the market breakdown in preparation for next week. Got back from the gym a couple of hours ago, got changed, had a shower the other way around, and then grabbed some food, and now I'm ready to dive into this. So today was one of those days where I didn't really feel like doing this, in all honesty. I feel like pretty tired. I feel pretty tired. I could have easily taken the easy route out and just not done this, but when you have goals to work towards, you need to make hard decisions sometimes. You need to make choices in line with those goals. And sometimes that's going to be uncomfortable, but the comfortable decisions are often the easy decisions, and that's going to sway you away from your goals. So important to stick to your goals, important to do what's hard in the time, because I guarantee you'll make a lot of growth in the long term. Once I've got that top 6, that will of course be refined over the weekend. I'll check back at this multiple times and make sure that that top 6 is solid and no other pairs are coming on that 6. And what I'll also do is form a wildcards list as well. So any pair that doesn't quite make the top 6 but does still have potential, I'll put that in my wildcards, and I'll still be paying attention for that next week. So that's very important, and without further ado, going to dive into this breakdown. So my top 6 and wildcards are now formed for next week. So we got Euro dollar short, pound Swiss long, Euro pound short, pound dollar long, dollar CAD short, Kiwi CAD short, and in terms of wildcards we've got Aussie dollar short and pound CAD long. Now this may change over the course of the weekend, but right now the foundation is set and it is looking good for next week. So looking good, everything's ready in terms of Friday preparations. So just going to dive into this tomorrow and Sunday and just make sure everything's ready.